So having understood the formulas of sine, cos and tan, now we go to the first exercise 5.1. So this is a triangle ABC in which angle B is given 90 degrees, right? And there are two parts of the question. First is to find sine A, cos A, and then you have to find sine C and cos C, right? So as I told you, the triangle, this is a right angle triangle, so angle B is 90 degrees, right? Now the first part you have to find sine A and cos A. Now when you are finding out A, that means this is your unknown angle, right? A is your unknown angle, and what is given to us is that AB is 24 and BC is 7 centimeter. Two sides of the right triangle are given, and we can easily find out the third side by using Pythagoras theorem. So 24 square plus 7 square is equal to AC square. 576 plus 49 is equal to AC square. So 625 is equal to AC square. So AC will be root of 625, that will be 25. So we are getting AC square as 625. So AC will be root of 625. So we will get the value of AC as 25 centimeter. Now once we get the value of AC as 25 centimeter, we can easily find out the value of sin A, cos A and tan A, right? We can easily find out sin A, cos A, tan A. Now see here. The value of sin A, sine formula is what? Perpendicular by hypotenuse. So sin A, perpendicular by hypotenuse. So perpendicular is 7 and hypotenuse we have found out as 25. So sine is P by H. If you remember, some people have curly brown hair, teeth polished black. So some people have. So sine is perpendicular by hypotenuse. So when you are talking about A, this is your perpendicular, this is your base, this is your hypotenuse. So sine A is perpendicular by hypotenuse. So sin A value you will get 7 by 25. Then we have to find cos A. Cos A will be base by hypotenuse. So that will be 24 by 25. Then we have to find out the value of sin C and cos C. So what is sin C? Now when we are looking at C, the angle has changed now. The unknown angle is here. Now when you are talking about C, then the base is now this one, 7 centimeter. This is the perpendicular, this is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse never changes. Depending on the angle, the base will change. So if you are talking about A, this is your base. And if you are talking about C, this is your base. Okay. So this becomes your base, this becomes your perpendicular, this becomes your hypotenuse when you are talking about C. So sin C, perpendicular by hypotenuse. So this is the base, this is the perpendicular. So perpendicular by hypotenuse, we are getting 24 by 25. That is the value of sin C, right? And then we have to find out cos C. Cos C is base by hypotenuse. So base by hypotenuse, this is the base and this is the hypotenuse. So cos C value will become 7 upon 25. Okay. Then same way, question number 2. This is question number 2. The figure is the triangle PQR, and again two sides are given. So by Pythagoras we can find out the third side. 13 square equal to 12 square plus QR square. So 169 equal to 144 plus QR square. 144 will go the other side. So 169 minus 144 equal to QR square. So QR square will come 25. So the value of QR will be 25. Root 25. So that will be 5. So this value is 5. Now the question says find the value of tan P minus cot R. This is the question. So what is tan P? Now when you are talking about P, this becomes the base, this becomes the perpendicular, this becomes the hypotenuse. So tan P, perpendicular by base, so tan P value will become 5 upon 12. And then we have to find out the value of cot R. When you are talking about R, this is the angle. So cot R is base by perpendicular. So for the R, this is the base, this is the perpendicular. So cot R will be 5 upon 12. So the value of tan P and cot R are same. So 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12, you will get the answer as 0. Okay, the next question we have sin A is 3 by 4. Now the difference between the first two questions and the third question, here the exact values were given. This was in centimeters. First question was also in centimeter. But here the ratio is given 3 by 4. So it doesn't mean that this is 3 centimeter and this is 4. It means the ratio is 3 by 4. That means this can be 6 and 8, this can be 30, 40. The ratio of the sides is 3 by 4. So what we can do is that when we say sin A is 3 by 4, that is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Since the ratios are 3 by 4, we can assume it as 3k and 4k or 3x and 4x. That depends on you. Okay. Whenever there is a ratio, you remember, no, that if the ratios are in 3:4, we will say let the first part be 3x, the second part be 4x. So same way, here we are assuming the two parts of the triangle as 3x and 4x. So what is 3x? The perpendicular. And what is the hypotenuse? 4. So this we are taking as 4k. So k or x, that alphabet doesn't matter. First thing, we are going to apply Pythagoras and find out the third side. So 16k square equal to 9k square plus ab square. We are going to solve that, and we are going to get this as 7k square. So b will be root of 7k square. So 7 is not a perfect square, so we will get root 7k. So this value that we have got will be root 7k. Now once we get this, the question is find out the value of cos A and tan A. Now what is cos A? This is the angle here. Cos A will be base by hypotenuse. Cos A is base by hypotenuse. So for A, this is the base, this is the hypotenuse. So cos A will be root 7k upon 4k. The k is getting cancelled and you get the value of cos A as root 7 by 4. And then the second part, we have to find the value of tan A. So tan A will be perpendicular by base. So perpendicular is 3k and the base is root 7k. So 3k by root 7k, k is getting cancelled, we get 3 by root 7. And if you wish, you can rationalize this. Last year you have done this process of rationalization where if the denominator is in roots, you have to multiply and divide by the same number. So when you multiply and divide by root 7, this becomes 3 root 7 upon 7. Okay, so here the k is getting cancelled and we are getting 3 root 7 as the 3 by root 7 as the answer. We can write it like this, or we can rationalize and leave the answer 3 root 7 by 7.